Rekieta is literally using the Dennis system on April. Like, look at this. All right, so if you're unfamiliar with the Dennis system, it's like a very funny bit from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dennis is a parody of like a really bad guy, basically. So everything he does, he's not an example. You're not supposed to be Dennis.
Now, the first step to any erotic conquest is to demonstrate your value.
Demonstrate value. What happened when the Rekietas met the Imholtes? It's like, whoa, look at me. I'm a big YouTube lawyer at 100,000 subscribers. I've got a nice house in the countryside. I've got a second house that you could go inside. I've got so many houses. I'm a big YouTube lawyer, man. Demonstrate the value. Got him.
Let's move on. Once you've demonstrated your value, you are going to want to ask her out. Once you've asked her out, you move on to E. Engage physically.
Engage physically. Engage physically. Well, they had the swinging hot tubs, the throuple, the cover, whatever it was called. So far, we're 2 out of 6.
Which brings me to the first N. Nurturing dependence. You're going to want to nurture that dependence that she's feeling on you now, guys.
You mean like if you move her into your house, you get her away from her man? Does she have a job? I don't think so. She's literally dependent on him for everything. Everything. And now she's stuck in the house with no internet. When she needs to do a trial court date, she has to go to him to use his internet. She's completely dependent on him.
Which brings me to the second N. Neglect emotionally. Stop taking her phone calls. Cancel all your plans.
That's what we've been seeing on Twitter. That's exactly what's been happening. Nick cut off her entirely. It's insane. He was posting and not responding to any of her tweets, just ignoring her 100%. She's in the second house. She's out of the big house. Masa lives in the big house. You live in the second house. You don't get to talk to him. You have to wait. You have to wait for his tweets. Suffer, April. Literally neglecting her emotionally.
She'll start questioning her self-worth, start questioning her self-esteem. And that's the perfect time to inspire hope.
The last few days, the last week or so, Nick was saying like, oh, I wish I could be together with April. She was my girlfriend. We're broken up now. I want to be together with her. I could run away to Vegas and marry her. He literally inspired her. And then the last part, this is what's happening now, April.
She thinks she's broken through my tough exterior and coerced affection from a man who was afraid to love.
Separate entirely.
Yes, Mac. That's right. I separate entirely.
Once that house is sold, it's over. It's over, girl. This is not supposed to be a guy. This is a joke. This is a joke, but he's actually doing the Dennis system on her. Does anyone else notice this?
DENNIS. The Dennis system. That, my friends, is the key to winning any girl's heart.
But looking at this nurturing or dependence one again, someone also reminded me today. I think it was on Twitter, right? And they said, do you remember that April had a speeding ticket? April had a speeding ticket. And who was her lawyer? Mr. Rekieta of Rekieta Law. And how did he defend her on her speeding ticket? Well, he didn't show up. They didn't show up. They completely blew off the court. Why would he do that? April could lose her license if he doesn't show up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If April lost her license because of Nick's negligence, then you're telling me she'd be trapped in this house? Not even able to drive? Not even able to escape? Trapped in the literal trap house? Where all she can do is sit, wait, watch TV shows, drink stinky well water that makes your bathroom look like the disgusting things, hunt for deer. So like this is the best. This is the best like house pet side hoe you could ever have, because all she does is drink water and hunt for deer. So she's hunting for deer. She's on that lean meat. She's not getting that fat. She might even be on rabbit starvation. She's drinking water. She's going to be rail thin. And Nick hates fat people. And then whenever your wife falls asleep or your wife's taking the kids out to their violin practice or whatever, you sneak over to the trap house and you knock off a piece. This is actually insane. Like, this is actually deranged. I know this is... Now, I might be going too far here with my own headcanon, but this is some crazy shit.